Alright, what's going on guys? It's Apoqsi, and here in this video we're going to be making more of a positive video for Fallout 76, and that is because Bethesda gave us an update for the Wastelanders DLC. And this is the DLC that I'm hoping will change this game for the better and just make it a genuinely good experience. One of the biggest things that people dislike about Fallout 76 is that the fact it does not have human NPCs, it does not have dialogue, and there's not really a quality story. This DLC is promising all of that and more. So in this Inside the Vault for Happy Thanksgiving, Bethesda has given us insight into some of the locations and a little bit of backstory for these locations and their associated factions, and it's getting me kind of excited for how this DLC is going to pan out. So let's just go ahead and jump right into it, starting off with this location. The descriptor for this one says the following: some mysterious cultists have infiltrated Appalachia. What are they up to? If you have any speculation on that one, feel free to leave it down in the comment section below. Next up is a raider group. Groups of raiders are an ever-present threat throughout the wasteland. Surely anyone who settles in a place like this is up to no good. I'm assuming this is implying that we are going to be able to choose between these factions, some being good, some being bad, some being neutral. And if that is indeed an option, I cannot wait to see how that pans out. Hopefully that is a thing, and I'm not just getting ahead of myself. And the descriptor for this one is: head beneath the earth to explore Watoga Underground, an automated subterranean parking garage. And I almost feel like this is a robot faction just because it's an automated parking garage, and all we can see here is a robot. Not really excited for that one. And I'm sure you can guess why. Moving on though, we've got below Spruce Knob. Foundation settlers have discovered a cave where they can take cover from scorch beasts and make plans to rebuild Appalachia. So what this sounds like to me is the good faction of the group. The robot or whatever faction in the Watoga Underground, I'm sure is more of a neutral, maybe slightly good. And then the raiders are definitely bad. And then the cultists are maybe more on the negative side, but a little bit more neutral. I don't know. That's just my guess. I'm interested to see how all of those pan out. Now, last time they shared screenshots with us, they showed off a ton of different things for Wastelanders DLC, one of which showed a character by the name of Duchess. At least that's how we know her now. And in the background, there was a handsome ghoul, and it turns out his name is Mort. You'll generally find him passing the days with Duchess at the Wayward, which is a new location, and it's an inn not too far from Vault 76. So it's sounding like they're gonna introduce new players into this DLC right off the bat, because it is gonna be close to Vault 76. So I'm assuming this is going to be quite accessible to many players. And then this is the little brief that they gave us at the end of the Inside the Vault. As we continue to work on Wastelanders, we're growing more and more excited to show you some of what we've been working on. In the new year, we're looking to share some previews of upcoming Wastelanders content with you so that you can get a better idea of what to expect when humans return to Appalachia. Along the way, we'd like to introduce you to a few new characters that you'll meet and environments you'll encounter during your travels. Take a closer look at some of the new weapons and enemies we're adding, post some more screenshots, and offer details about new systems and other improvements that are on the way in this update. And that is something I want to hammer in about this update, because a lot of people think that this update is pretty much just human NPCs, but it's a lot more than that. Not only is it the human NPCs and a new story, but alongside this update, they're including new weapons, new enemies, new environments, and they're also still going to be improving the game with this update. And with the delay of Wastelanders DLC to Q1 next year, I expect that the month of Wastelanders DLC is going to be the best for both quality and quantity of updates for Fallout 76, and I'm really excited to see how all of this turns out. Now, this is not making me forget about the bad for Fallout 76. Don't get me wrong, there's still things that I hate about Fallout 76. Even after this update comes out, I'm still gonna hate the atomic shop and the prices. It's outrageous. The utility items, I'm sorry, but they're pay to win. And then the Fallout First membership. All of those I cannot stand. They piss me off. And there are ways for Bethesda to do it in a way that wouldn't piss people off, but they just decide to do it in the most scummy and greedy way possible. Either they're being very greedy with the way that they're doing things, or they just don't understand how to price these things, which they've honestly shown since Creation Club and are still showing with Creation Club, by the way. Feel free to check out my Capital Wasteland Mercenaries video if you want to understand what I mean by that. But overall, everything we've heard about this update, everything we've seen about this update makes it seem like it's going to pan out to be quite the experience. And honestly, just the new weapons and creatures alone get me excited for this update. I will definitely be playing it and covering it here on the channel day one, as I truly want this game to succeed. I don't want it to just die and suck forever. I want it to improve and become a good quality game. I would love to see this game turn into something absolutely great. And I think the potential is there for this game to be absolutely amazing, but we're not there. I will say though, the one thing that Fallout 76 has always gotten right, and even in these screenshots we can see that it's continuing to get right, is the world design. I think the world design is phenomenal in this game. But I want to know your thoughts on this update down in the comment section below, as I love to see what you guys have to say. Whether you agree with me, disagree with me, go wild. That's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please smack that like button down below. Subscribe to the Good Fight if you haven't already, and ring that bell icon to stay updated in all of my future videos. It'd be super greatly appreciated as always. And until next time, this is Apoqsi signing off.